My name is Angelina Jolie, and while you might know me from the big screen, my story is about much more than fame. I was born in Los Angeles in 1975 into a family deeply connected to cinema, but my path was never that simple. From a young age, I felt a deep restlessness, a struggle with my identity and emotions that I couldn't quite name. Acting became my outlet, a way for me to explore not just different characters, but different parts of myself. It was my way of trying to understand a world that often felt overwhelming. My early years were a whirlwind of pain, rebellion, and inner conflict. Success came quickly, maybe too quickly. I was walking red carpets, winning awards, and seeing my face everywhere. But the strange thing was, happiness didn't follow. All that recognition, all that external validation, it couldn't fill the void inside. I learned a hard lesson. Being seen is not the same as being fulfilled. I knew my life had to mean more than the roles I played on screen. I needed a purpose that went beyond Hollywood. Everything changed in 2001. My perspective, my values, my entire world was reshaped by a single trip. I was in Cambodia, and for the first time, I came face to face with suffering on a scale I couldn't have imagined. I met refugees and people who had lost everything. Their stories, their resilience, it was something that could not be ignored. That experience ignited a fire in me. I became a goodwill ambassador for the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, and later, a special envoy. This wasn't about being a celebrity doing charity work. This was about being a witness. I traveled to conflict zones, to refugee camps, to places the world had forgotten. I wasn't there as an actress. I was there to listen, to learn, and to use my platform to amplify the voices of those who had been silenced. Humanitarian work taught me true humility and the weight of responsibility. It led me to found charitable organizations focused on education, women's rights, healthcare, and providing legal protection for victims of violence. This work became the anchor of my life. My family also grew in a way I never expected. I chose to adopt children from different corners of the world not to save them, but to learn from them. My goal was to build a family founded on love, respect, and a deep appreciation for diversity. They are my greatest teachers and my greatest joy. My children have shown me the world through their eyes and grounded me in what truly matters. As an artist, this new perspective fueled my work. I started challenging myself with more complex roles that explored the human condition in its rawest forms. I stepped behind the camera to direct films about war trauma and the incredible power of resilience. Cinema, for me, transformed from a craft into a tool for awareness. I wanted to start conversations, to shed light on difficult truths, and to connect people through shared stories of survival and hope. When I look back, I realize my achievements aren't just measured by awards on a shelf. They are measured by impact, by the lives touched, the conversations started, and the awareness raised. I hope people see me not as someone who is perfect, but as someone who has transformed. My journey has been about facing my own darkness and choosing compassion over fear, again and again. To me, real strength is honesty, being honest with yourself about your flaws and your struggles, and being honest with the world about what needs to change. It's about vulnerability, not perfection. My life's mission has become very simple: to use my voice, my work, and my presence to stand up for human dignity wherever it is threatened. It's a commitment I plan to honor for the rest of my life. Thank you for listening. If my story resonated with you, please consider subscribing for more content.